Do you still remember one of the largest earthquakes ever happened in this part of the world? On 26 December 2004, a big, huge tsunami has struck off the coast of Indonesia, which swept away entire community around the Indian Ocean. About 300,000 people were killed in a 9.1 magnitude of earthquakes, and the waves of the tsunami slammed into the coastline. In recorded history, it had the largest number of deaths caused by the tsunami. A forensic investigation was required for these types of death. Well, it is quite easy to identify the victims in the early phase because bodies are still quite intact. But through time, it became more difficult to identify the body as they get decomposed and skeletonized remains. It certainly is a complex problem to name and identify each and every individual in such a scenario. Identification becomes a complex issue, which is difficult to resolve. When bones are found, what is the immediate question that comes in your mind? Do these bones belong to male or female? Or is it human or not human? Or how old is he or she at the time of death? Well, of all these questions, identification by sex is the most important starting point for an investigation of a human demographic profile, as it reduces the number of possible matches by 50%. And to determine sex, a pelvic bone is the most reliable to use of all bones because the female pelvis is designed for an optimal space for a birth canal ideal for delivery. And this is evidence in its morphology. But in decomposition, the skeletonized became fragmented and were easily destroyed. So it is essential to develop alternative method for sex identification using other skeletal elements. In my research, I will utilize the vertebra to determine sex. Considering that the vertebrae are weight-bearing structures of the human body, they may provide a variety of information in an individual. A mathematical formula and geometric morphometric will be generated based on shape and size of the vertebra to determine sex. Hence, it is hoped that with this, we will be able to assist the police and law enforcement officials to direct the investigation when dealing with skeletonized remains. Thank you.